Hi everyone. As Carl said, my name's Imogen and I'm from the non-profit Tarjimly. Before Tarjimly, I was based in northern Greece supporting displaced people, many of whom were outcast from society, forced to sleep in abandoned, decaying trains because they couldn't access services. There's many barriers that prevent displaced people from accessing the services they need, but one such barrier that's often overlooked is language barriers. And it's here that I came to truly understand this. You may know that the displaced population globally has dramatically increased to 316 million worldwide, but you might not know that 44% of those cannot communicate with the people trying to support them. This is a huge number of people across the world. I want to tell you about Gloria, a mother of 5 who fled Congo and is now resettling here in the UK. When she arrived, Gloria was completely isolated and unable to communicate with the people trying to support her. And sadly, this challenge isn't unique. It can lead to devastating consequences, such as the denial of services, discrimination, and even life-threatening situations. Gloria's caseworker tried pure AI tools like Google Translate, but found them inaccurate. The in-person interpretation was too expensive, and cancellations added to their frustrations. The reality is that despite advancements in technology, reliable, immediate interpretation remains out of reach for many. This is due to the high costs of in-person interpretation and the inaccuracy of pure AI and machine translation, particularly for the less commonly spoken languages. Tarjimly means translate for me, and we believe everyone has a right to be heard and understood. We're on a mission to create the world's most accessible translation and interpretation service, enhancing the speed, equity, and efficiency of services. We provide a mobile platform that connects those in need with a volunteer human interpreter in under 2 minutes in over 175 languages. In Gloria's case, it took just 15 seconds for her to connect to a volunteer interpreter. The sound of familiarity and comfort, and a reminder of home. And our impact speaks for itself. We've helped over 600,000 people around the world by partnering with organizations like the Red Cross and the International Rescue Committee. We're also leveraging a community of 65,000 volunteer translators, recognizing that our skill is in combining technology with our community of volunteers. We've helped people through their resettlement process, access to mental health, well-being, asylum, education, and employment. In fact, the NGOs we work with report that they would be unable to effectively serve more than half of their beneficiaries without us. Our end game is to eliminate humanitarian language barriers for everyone, but especially the world's most vulnerable. We're invested in long-term solutions that enable true equity. So, our vision entails these 3 steps. Firstly, to expand globally with key NGOs whilst recruiting more volunteer interpreters to address today's language needs. Secondly, in pure AI translation, there's a clear divide between high-resource languages like Spanish and French and low-resource languages like Rohingya and Hmong. We've already partnered with Google to harness the power of generative AI whilst keeping humans in the loop. We plan to utilize that data and the expertise of our community to improve AI for those lower resource languages so that we can be part of the AI revolution and address the ever-growing digital divide. We finally aim to leverage our community's knowledge and experience to create other platforms needed in the humanitarian space. Our goal is to reach 3 million refugees annually within the next 3 years, to make humanitarian aid and social services universally accessible, all with Tarjimly as an indispensable, trusted, and sustainable resource at the very heart of it. We recognize the power of the community we've built, like Gloria, who fast forward 3 years on, has learned English and is now a proud interpreter for Tarjimly. She's giving back to the community that once supported her. That's why we're not only seeking 5 million by the end of 2027, but also looking to secure partnerships with key INGOs supporting displaced people and institutions providing essential services to expand our reach. We believe we have enough momentum to become the global humanitarian app of choice because migration isn't lessening, it's only going to increase. We deeply appreciate the support we've received so far, but with you at our side, we can change the outcomes for millions of refugees around the world, like Gloria. Thank you.